There are mornings when you wake up already feeling defeated. Your body is heavy, your mind dull. It's not just that you want to hit snooze on your alarm. You want to hit snooze on your whole life. You know this feeling. When nothing excites you, everything gets delayed. Even the smallest task feels like a mountain. Then you open your phone and see someone who seems to be living on another level. Wakes up at 6, cold shower, morning jog, creative work, visible progress. And they look like they're bursting with energy. And you ask, how? How do they do that? The answer isn't genetics. It's not motivation. It's not luck. It lies in two simple, ancient, and deeply underrated forces: rhythm and movement. Yes, routine and regular physical activity. Sounds boring, maybe too basic. But try it. Even if you don't feel like it, just try as an experiment. You'll start to see these simple things pull you out of your inner hell. They reteach you how to live. Let's explore why this works and how, slowly but irreversibly, it reshapes your inner world. Fatigue isn't the enemy, it's a message. First, understand this. That feeling of not wanting anything, that constant tiredness, that apathy, that's not laziness. That's a system crash. It's your body begging for balance. The modern lifestyle breaks our inner clocks. Screen light late at night, chaotic eating, sitting all day, no movement. According to neuroscientist Matthew Walker, author of Why We Sleep, even one night of poor sleep drops your brain's performance and emotional resilience by 30 to 40%. Now imagine 10 nights like that. On top of that, no sun, no motion, no physical stimulation. Your whole body enters an energy debt. Your laziness isn't a flaw, it's a symptom. And exercise? It's not even about your body, it's about your brain. We think working out is physical, but really, it's mental. Harvard researchers analyzed 11 studies and found that physical activity increases the production of BDNF, a protein that builds new brain connections. You literally get smarter when you move. Your cortisol drops. Dopamine and serotonin rise. Memory and focus improve. Cardio, done regularly, reduces depression symptoms as well as medication. But with no side effects, no addiction, just movement. Old philosophers used to say, a healthy body holds a healthy spirit. Now neuroscientists say the same thing, but in more complicated terms. Daily rhythm, order instead of chaos. Now about routine. A stable schedule of sleep, food, and movement gives your body what it desperately lacks: predictability. And for the nervous system, predictability is everything. When you sleep and wake at the same time, your biorhythms stabilize. Your systems begin to run on autopilot. You stop waking up like it's a lottery. Will I have energy today or not? You know you will, because you're in rhythm, not just habit. Anchor. When you have no anchor in your life, you drift between tasks, anxiety, procrastination, and self-doubt. But sport and structure, they're your anchors. You hold on to them in the worst seasons. When everything's falling apart, you still go run. When emotions overwhelm, you still sleep on time. These moments become a return to yourself. Quiet, but strong discipline. Take Mike Tyson, for example. Not to sound dramatic, but to show a truth. His story is one of chaos and survival. He was a wild, uncontrollable kid with a criminal past. Then a mentor, Cus D'Amato, entered his life. And the first thing Cus gave him? A daily rhythm. Wake up at 5 a.m., run, eat, train, rest, read, sleep, no days off for years. I didn't train for fame, Tyson said. I trained because I knew I'd destroy myself otherwise. Routine became his anchor, and sport, his salvation from madness. You don't have to become a champion. But inside you, there's chaos. You either learn to channel it, or it eats you alive. Resistance is part of the journey. Of course, you won't want to wake up early. You won't want to go out when it rains. You won't want to stretch when your body aches. And that's normal. Resistance doesn't mean you can't. It's just the toll you pay to grow. Your task? Don't listen to your mood in those moments. Just act. Even at 20% effort, do it. Over time, resistance fades. What remains is a quiet power inside. A sense that you're holding yourself steady. Small steps, big wave. You don't need to become Iron Man. You don't need 5 workouts a week, perfect sleep, or counting macros. Start tiny. Wake up at the same time, even on weekends. Walk or stretch 20 minutes every day. Sleep before midnight. No screens for an hour before bed. And yes, move your body. These actions are like small stones. Drop them in the water and the ripple grows. In a few weeks, something inside you begins to settle. You become calmer, clearer, stronger. Body and spirit, they're one. In Eastern philosophy, there's no split between soul and body. When you don't move, your soul tightens. When you live in rhythm, your clarity returns. And this is where presence comes in. Movement and rhythm bring you back into the moment. You're not lost in worry or overthinking. You're not frozen by the meaning of life. You're just acting, here, now. And if you break the rhythm, you will. You'll miss workouts. You'll stay up until 3 a.m. You'll quit. So what? Come back. Every day is a new chance. No one's asking you to be perfect. Just be consistent. So what's the takeaway? You want to change? Don't search for motivation. Find an anchor, routine and movement. These aren't about appearance. They're about freedom. Suddenly, you feel your power returning. Energy comes back. The mental chatter fades. You just live, breathe, act, and life begins to respond. As Angela Duckworth, psychology professor at the University of Pennsylvania, once said, "Discipline is a form of self-love. So if you want to feel better, don't look for answers out there. Just move, live in rhythm, and everything else will follow."